The Florida Department of Transportation, Florida's Turnpike Enterprise, welcomes you to the Design Public Information Meeting for the Sawgrass Expressway, State Road 869, widening and interchange improvements from south of Northwest 8th Street to north of Commercial Boulevard, County Road 870 in Broward County, Florida. Financial project identification numbers 437-155-1, 437-155-5, and 437-155-6. This meeting will provide you with an opportunity to review the project details and provide comments concerning the project. Information from today's meeting can be found on the project website. We thank you for your interest in this project. If you do not hear audio during this virtual meeting, please check your computer speaker setting using the control panel. If you continue to experience technical difficulties, please contact technical support at tpkmeetingsupport@dot.state.fl.us. This is the agenda for today's meeting. We will begin by introducing the project team members participating in this virtual meeting, followed by a project informational video that is approximately 20 minutes long. After the project presentation, we will have a frequently asked questions session, followed by closing remarks to conclude the meeting. My name is Jason Christopher. I am our consultant to the enterprise and the project manager for this project. Here with me today are representatives from Florida's Turnpike Enterprise and the consultant project team. We would like to recognize elected and appointed officials who have joined us for this virtual design information meeting. We are joined by Jennifer Andrew, Council President for the City of Plantation, and Wallace Peterson, Planning and Zoning Board Member for the City of Oakland Park. We welcome all of our elected and appointed officials. If you have a question or comment you would like to make regarding this project, please submit it at any time by locating the question box in the control panel. Once you have typed your question or comment, click the send button. All comments and questions will be responded to in writing after today's information meeting. You may also submit questions and comments by emailing me at jason.christopher@dot.state.fl.us or through the project website at www.sawgrassnw8tocommercial.com. All comments received by October 6, 2023 will be included in the public information meeting record. Questions and comments not addressed tonight will be responded to at a later date. Now we would like to show our project video. After the video, we will have our frequently asked questions session.
Florida's Turnpike Enterprise welcomes you to the Design Public Information Meeting for the Sawgrass Expressway, State Road 869, widening and interchange improvements from south of Northwest 8th Street to north of Commercial Boulevard, County Road 870 in Broward County. Financial project identification numbers 437-155-1, 437-155-5, and 437-155-6. Public notice for this Design Public Information Meeting, including information on how to access the meeting platform, was provided in letters to property owners and tenants in the project area, a posting in the Florida Administrative Register, in emails to persons on the project contact list, and other notification methods. Notice was also posted on the project website. The enterprise complies with various non-discrimination laws and regulations, including Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Under Title VI, public participation is solicited without regard to race, color, national origin, age, sex, religion, disability, or family status. Please contact one of the Title VI coordinators, Susan Sadigi at 407-264-3640, or Stefan Kulikowski at 850-414-4742 to express any concerns regarding Florida Turnpike's compliance with Title VI. The presentation agenda will cover the following areas: overview of the project development process, project background, proposed improvements, and the tentative project schedule. The enterprise follows the Florida Department of Transportation's 5-phase project development process for delivering needed infrastructure improvements to communities throughout the state. The phases include planning, project development and environment, or PD&E study, design, right-of-way acquisition, and construction. The planning and the PD&E phases of the project have been completed, and the project is currently in the design phase. The design phase is when the construction plans and cost estimates to build a project are developed. The design phase is followed by right-of-way acquisition and construction. Right-of-way acquisition activities started in the first quarter of 2023 and are ongoing. Construction is tentatively expected to start in the first quarter of 2025. This project, located from south of Northwest 8th Street to north of Commercial Boulevard, is adding capacity to meet future transportation demand and to improve safety. The project covers approximately 8 miles of the Sawgrass Expressway main line and includes the following 3 segments: Northwest 8th Street to Sunrise Boulevard to Oakland Park Boulevard, and Oakland Park Boulevard to Commercial Boulevard. Key improvements include widening from 6 to 10 lanes, interchange improvements at Sunrise Boulevard, County Road 838, Salerno Drive, Oakland Park Boulevard, County Road 816, Commercial Boulevard, County Road 870, and a new interchange in Northwest 8th Street. The existing 6-lane Sawgrass Expressway will be widened to 10 12-foot lanes with 12-foot shoulders, and the existing grass median will be converted to a paved median with 15-foot shoulders and a concrete median barrier wall. The following slides will highlight design features at Northwest 8th Street. Northwest 8th Street is a new interchange and a reliever for Sunrise Boulevard interchange. On this graphic, the Sawgrass Expressway runs north and south. North is shown to the right. Within the limits of the project, the Sawgrass Expressway will be widened to accommodate 10 lanes. Improvements will also include a bridge widening for the southbound Sawgrass Expressway Collector Distributor, or CD, road over Northwest 8th Street, as shown in purple, and a bridge replacement of the northbound Sawgrass Expressway Bridge over Northwest 8th Street, as shown in bright pink. Other improvements to the Sawgrass Expressway include addition of a new off-ramp and on-ramp to and from Northwest 8th Street, along with a new signalized intersection. Addition of a new southbound on-ramp toll site and a new northbound off-ramp toll site, and the addition of a new southbound CD road. Due to the high traffic volumes projected for this segment, the short weaving distance and high vehicle interaction between the Sawgrass Expressway and interchanges, a unique expressway system within a system known as a collector distributor, or CD system, is required. CD road systems provide lanes adjacent to the main freeway for entering and exiting, while moving vehicle lanes changing off the main freeway and onto the CD road. Additional improvements along Northwest 8th Street include a conversion of a full median to a directional median opening, an addition of an eastbound auxiliary lane, and exclusive right turn lanes and additional left turn lanes at each approach at the intersection of International Parkway and Northwest 8th Street, along with a new signalized intersection. Additional intersection improvements include new ADA-compliant sidewalks, pedestrian signals, and crossings. Right-of-way acquisition is anticipated along Northwest 8th Street. For additional information regarding right-of-way acquisition along Northwest 8th Street, please view the exhibit boards on the project website. Looking eastbound, the proposed roadway typical section along Northwest 8th Street beneath the Sawgrass Expressway new bridge overpass accommodates 2 12-foot lanes in the eastbound direction and 1 12-foot through lane and left turn lane and 1 12-foot right turn only lane in the westbound direction. The following slides will highlight design features at Sunrise Boulevard, County Road 838. On this graphic, the Sawgrass Expressway runs north and south. North is shown to the right. Within the limits of the project, the Sawgrass Expressway will be widened to accommodate 10 lanes. Improvements also include widening of the northbound and southbound bridge on the Sawgrass Expressway, as shown in purple. Other improvements to the Sawgrass Expressway include the addition of a southbound and northbound U-turn and the addition of a new southbound CD road. Improvements within the interchange will include converting Sunrise Boulevard interchange into a partial diverging diamond interchange, also known as a DDI, to improve safety and operations. In a partial DDI, traffic crosses to the other side of the roadway between ramps. The crossover point will be signalized to enhance safety and traffic flow. When exiting from the Sawgrass Expressway, drivers will follow the path shown by the blue dashed line. The traffic from Sunrise Boulevard will follow the path shown by the yellow dashed line. Construction of 3 lanes will be included in each direction. Improvements also include a proposed pond on the west side of the Sawgrass Expressway, an exclusive auxiliary lane to Sawgrass Corporate Parkway, and traffic signal improvements at the Sawgrass Corporate Parkway intersection. Additional intersection improvements will include new ADA-compliant sidewalks, pedestrian signals, and crossings. Right-of-way acquisition is anticipated along Sunrise Boulevard. For additional information regarding right-of-way acquisition along Sunrise Boulevard, please view the exhibit boards on the project website. Looking westbound, the proposed roadway typical section along Sunrise Boulevard beneath the Sawgrass Expressway accommodates 3 13-foot lanes and an 8-foot shoulder in the westbound direction, and 3 13-foot lanes and a 6-foot shoulder in the eastbound direction. The following slides will highlight design features at Pat Salerno Drive. In partnership with Broward County, the interchange at Pat Salerno Drive is a full interchange which includes new ramp movements to and from northbound State Road 869. On this graphic, the Sawgrass Expressway runs north and south. North is shown to the right. Within the limits of the project, the Sawgrass Expressway will be widened to accommodate 10 lanes. Improvements will also include a new bridge over Sawgrass Expressway, as shown in bright pink. Other improvements to the Sawgrass Expressway include a new southbound CD road and a new ramp connector to the CD road, a new westbound to northbound on-ramp, new mainline tolls in the northbound and southbound directions, new on- and off-ramp toll sites in the northbound and southbound directions, and a southbound CD road toll site. Additional improvements along Pat Salerno Drive will include the realignment of the existing pond, addition of bike lanes beginning at the FLA Live Arena parking entrance eastward to Northwest 136th Street, addition of an exclusive right turn lane to Northwest 136th Street, and traffic signal improvements at the intersection of Pat Salerno Drive and Northwest 136th Street. Additional intersection improvements include new ADA-compliant sidewalks, pedestrian signals, and crossings. Additionally, intersection safety and operations will be improved by restricting left turn movements from westbound Pat Salerno Drive into the FLA Live Arena parking entrance adjacent to Northwest 136th Street. Right-of-way acquisition is anticipated along Pat Salerno Drive. For additional information regarding right-of-way acquisition along Pat Salerno Drive, please view the exhibit boards on the project website. Looking eastbound, the proposed roadway typical section along Pat Salerno Drive at the Sawgrass Expressway overpass accommodates 2 12-foot lanes and a 10-foot shoulder in both the eastbound and westbound direction. The following slides will highlight design features at Oakland Park Boulevard, County Road 816. On this graphic, the Sawgrass Expressway runs north and south. North is pointing up. Within the limits of the project, the Sawgrass Expressway will be widened to accommodate 10 lanes. Improvements will also include a bridge widening of the southbound and northbound Sawgrass Expressway bridge, as shown in purple. Other improvements to the Sawgrass Expressway include a new southbound CD road, a 2-lane northbound on-ramp from Oakland Park Boulevard, and a 3-lane northbound off-ramp to Oakland Park Boulevard. Improvements within the interchange will include converting Oakland Park Boulevard interchange into a partial DDI to improve safety and operations. Similar to the Sunrise Boulevard partial DDI, traffic will cross to the other side of the roadway between ramps. The crossover point will be signalized to enhance safety and traffic flow. When exiting from the Sawgrass Expressway, drivers will follow the path shown by the blue dashed line. The traffic from Oakland Park Boulevard will follow the path shown by the yellow dashed line. Construction of 2 lanes will be included in each direction. Improvements also include additional left and right turn lanes and traffic signal improvements at Oakland Park Boulevard and Flamingo Road, and an additional left turn lane at Flamingo Road. Additional intersection improvements at Flamingo Road will include new ADA-compliant sidewalks, pedestrian signals, and crossings. Looking westbound, the proposed roadway typical section along Oakland Park Boulevard beneath the Sawgrass Expressway accommodates 2 13-foot lanes and 8-foot shoulders in both the westbound and eastbound directions. The following slides will highlight design features at Commercial Boulevard, County Road 870. On this graphic, the Sawgrass Expressway runs north and south. North is pointing up. Within the limits of the project, the Sawgrass Expressway will be widened to accommodate 10 lanes. Improvements will also include a bridge widening of the southbound and northbound Sawgrass Expressway bridge, as shown in purple. Other improvements to the Sawgrass Expressway include a new southbound CD road with the addition of 2 left turn lanes onto Commercial Boulevard, addition of an auxiliary lane, additional lanes to the FPL and Turnpike tandem staging area, and the addition of a southbound and northbound U-turn. Improvements within the interchange will include converting Commercial Boulevard interchange into a full DDI to improve safety and operations. Similar to a partial DDI, a full DDI crosses traffic to the other side of the roadway between ramps. The crossover point will be signalized to enhance safety and traffic flow. When exiting from the Sawgrass Expressway, traffic will follow the path shown by the blue dashed line. The traffic from Commercial Boulevard will follow the path shown by the yellow dashed line. Construction of 3 lanes will be included in each direction. Improvements also include widening Commercial Boulevard from 3 to 4 lanes in both the eastbound and westbound directions, an exclusive right turn lane from Hiatus Road onto Commercial Boulevard, and traffic signal improvements at the intersection of Commercial Boulevard and Hiatus Road. Additional intersection improvements include new ADA-compliant sidewalks, pedestrian signals, and crossings. Additionally, the existing bicycle lanes will be restored along both directions of traffic from Madison Avenue to Hiatus Road. Right-of-way acquisition is anticipated along Commercial Boulevard. For additional information regarding right-of-way acquisition along Commercial Boulevard, please view the exhibit boards on the project website. Looking westbound, the proposed roadway typical section along Commercial Boulevard beneath the Sawgrass Expressway accommodates 3 13-foot lanes and a 4-foot shoulder in the westbound direction, and 3 13-foot lanes and an 8-foot shoulder in the eastbound direction. Approximate locations of the proposed noise walls are shown in red. For more information about the proposed noise walls, you can view the exhibits on the project website or at the in-person meeting. A design phase traffic noise evaluation is underway for this project to determine whether existing walls are sufficient and if new noise walls will be required. If new noise walls are required, those walls will be constructed within the project. For more information regarding the noise wall evaluation process, please visit the project website to access the link to the Florida Turnpike's traffic noise video. Right-of-way acquisition is anticipated along Northwest 8th Street, Sunrise Boulevard, Pat Salerno Drive, and Commercial Boulevard. No residential or commercial right-of-way relocation is anticipated within the project. All right-of-way acquisition will be conducted in accordance with Chapter 73 of the Florida statutes. We encourage you to call the Turnpike Project Manager if you have any questions regarding the right-of-way acquisition process. When the project reaches the construction phase, signage will be placed to inform drivers of detours before work begins, and the enterprise will continue coordinating with local agencies, businesses, and the public during project construction through the project website, email, and newsletters. Traffic will be maintained during construction to minimize disruptions to the traveling public. Construction along the Sawgrass Expressway, State Road 869, will occur in phases. Existing travel lanes will remain open during peak periods, and short-term lane closures will typically occur during off-peak hours. The majority of the Sawgrass Expressway is located on the western fringes of the Broward County urban area and is designated as an evacuation route, providing connectivity to other evacuation routes such as I-75, the Florida's Turnpike Main Line, State Road 91, and I-95. Widening of the Sawgrass Expressway from south of Sunrise Boulevard to south of State Road 7 or US 441 was evaluated as part of a PD&E study. The overall PD&E corridor improvements were presented to the public at a public hearing on January 17, 2017, and the State Environmental Impact Report, known as a SEER, was approved on July 28, 2017. This project is currently in the design and right-of-way phases. Corresponding interchange improvements will occur through a series of related projects, which include Atlantic Boulevard interchange, Atlantic Boulevard to Sample Road, Sunrise Boulevard to Oakland Park Boulevard, Northwest 8th Street to Sunrise Boulevard, University Drive to State Road 7, US 441, Sample Road to University Drive, and Oakland Park Boulevard to Commercial Boulevard. The design phase, Northwest 8th Street to Sunrise Boulevard, will be completed by the third quarter of 2025, and construction will begin in the fourth quarter of 2025. The design phase, Sunrise Boulevard to Oakland Park Boulevard, will be completed by the third quarter of 2024, and construction will begin in the first quarter of 2025. The design phase for Oakland Park Boulevard to Commercial Boulevard will be completed by the first quarter of 2026, and construction will begin in the second quarter of 2026. The right-of-way acquisition phase for all projects will be completed by the fourth quarter of 2024. Your questions and comments are essential to this process and will help the enterprise understand your concerns and suggestions for the proposed improvements presented. There are multiple ways to submit your comments to the enterprise. First, you can contact the project manager, Jason Christopher, at 407-264-3260, or via email at jason.christopher@dot.state.fl.us, or the Communications Outreach Specialist, Carrie French, at 407-264-3908, or via email at carrie.french@dot.state.fl.us. Secondly, you can submit your questions and comments directly through the project website. Lastly, attendees may ask questions to the Turnpike representative and review the aerial maps and other exhibits on display at the in-person public meeting. Please submit written questions and comments no later than October 6, 2023 to become part of the public meeting record. Thank you for attending the Florida's Turnpike Enterprise Design Public Information Meeting.
We hope you found the project presentation informative and helpful. At this time, we would like to review a few frequently asked questions. The following are questions that we received prior to today's public meeting. The first question is about the presentation. The question asks, I'm calling from a phone and I can't see the information presented. How can I view the presentation? So if you joined the meeting and are unable to see the information being presented today, you can always visit the project website. All of the display boards and videos from today's public meeting are available on the project website, www.sawgrassnw8tocommercial.com. To view the project exhibits, including the presentation, visit the project website and click the Public Information Meeting Exhibit Room button located near the top of the page. The new page that opens will include a list of exhibits. If you click on one of the exhibit titles, the exhibit, along with a brief description, will open and allow you to zoom in and out. The exhibits on the project website are the same ones shown at the in-person meeting to be held at the New River Civic Center located at 60 Weston Road, Sunrise, Florida 33326 on Tuesday, September 26th, 2023. The next question asks, what is the benefit of a divergent diamond interchange? So this project includes 2 partial divergent diamond interchanges, or DDIs, at Sunrise Boulevard and Oakland Park Boulevard, and 1 full DDI at Commercial Boulevard. A divergent diamond interchange provides significant safety and traffic benefits compared to traditional interchanges that includes slower speeds due to the curved roadway design, reducing the number of times vehicles cross path, merging in and out of traffic. These interchanges provide a higher capacity for traffic, including left turning movements, as well as reducing the potential for wrong way traffic movements onto the ramps, while also improving sight distance for traffic making turning movements. There are currently several divergent diamond interchanges already open to traffic in Florida, including 3 that are operational in South Florida today. These include the I-95 and Glades Road interchange, State Road 836 at Northwest 27th Ave, and State Road 836 at Northwest 57th Ave. FDOT is continuing to monitor the operational and safety performance of these interchanges. The results so far have confirmed the anticipated safety and operational benefits of a divergent diamond interchange. The next question asks, are drainage improvements part of this project? This project does include drainage improvements in addition to the roadway and bridge widening. The proposed drainage improvements are being designed in accordance with all South Florida Water Management District and the Florida Department of Transportation water quantity and quality criteria. The proposed improvements will provide the existing drainage systems with additional storage to accommodate the added pavement from this project. A South Florida Water Management District environmental resource permit will be obtained prior to construction. Next, we are asked, what type of landscaping is planned for this project? So the landscape and design process includes what we call a landscape opportunity plan. These plans will identify areas where landscaping is potentially effective and viable within the project limits. Typically, landscape construction will begin 1 year after the roadway construction has completed. And finally for today, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration's Child Passenger Safety Week reminds us that keeping children safe extends far beyond car seats. We encourage you to visit www.nhtsa.gov/road-safety/child-safety for prevention tips and educational information. All questions not addressed tonight will be addressed at a later date. Remember, you can visit the project website at www.sawgrassnw8-commercial.com and explore the public meeting exhibit room and submit any additional questions or comments you may have. A recording of this design public information meeting will also be made available on the project website. On behalf of the Florida Department of Transportation, Florida's Turnpike Enterprise, and the consultant project team, we thank you again for your interest in this project and for attending this design public information meeting.